Man of God, the new single from Make Them Suffer is here. It's off the upcoming self-titled record, which is coming out November 8th, 2024. And I know what you're thinking. They're dropping a lot of singles before the album release, but I'm still hyped, man. Going into the album reaction, which is going to be on patreon.com/metalburb, I'm going to be jamming out to the songs because I'm not bored of them. So I'm stoked for Man of God. Let's check it out. Brand new video. That's all we need for chit chat. So Make Them Suffer, Man of God. Good bounce, good groove. Yeah, I get it. Make them ripped. Ugh. The pause breaks. Weirdness. No cleans at all, man. This one's stupid heavy. We hacking the mainframe, aka a breakdown. Come on! Also, screams are sick. All right, let's talk about it. So when I did my review to Oscillator, the last single, I saw some comments in the community saying that the single just sounds more like Make Them Suffer. And it did. It kind of did. But the way that I see it is from, you know, Doomswitch had a formula with Alex that just perfected their sound. And I feel like each single is just kind of doing little tweaks and variations to that formula. And Man of God is kind of just doing more of that. Although this one's the heavier one and there's a lot of stop and go patterns with the grooves, it's still different in its own, but you can still hear the essence of Make Them Suffer's new era. So let's talk about it a little bit more through the pros and cons. Number one pro is just the variation in grooves here. So the grooves is pretty much, you know, besides being a heavy song, just the stop and go patterns were a little bit technical and there was a lot going on. You know, when music is all about like filling up the space as much as you can, especially metal music, having that many breaks was actually kind of surprising, and especially for Make Them Suffer. You know, it's not new for Make Them Suffer, like Bones comes to mind and stuff. They're about that bounce and those breaks. But this song had so much of it that it really made for some interesting grooves. Pro number 2 is clearly this is like the heaviest single so far. There's no cleans, no soft chorus section. The only time that Alex was utilizing her vocals was to go, fuck! And then she was doing pull-ups too because she's badass. Seriously, everyone in this band is just fucking jacked, aren't they? But a pro that I have to this as well is that the song is still encapsulating their DNA with the new Make Them Suffer. Like this song, just like the other ones, has a lot of emphasis on synthesizers, the pew 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 kind of sounds, but also with the heaviness, the dual vocality of Alex and Sean working together, but also riffs with groove and some nice little hammer-on pull-off like riffs on the higher end of the fretboard, right? So this song just sounds more similar to the singles, that makes the album seem like it's going to be quite cohesive. Now, I do hope that there's variety with slower tracks or maybe more instrumental sections, which I'm pretty confident they will on the album, because the last album had some really great songs that definitely showed variety in their songwriting. So with these singles, yeah, it's consistent with the tone and ideas, but all are different from each other. And let's move on to the cons. And I don't really have cons with this one. You can say a con is that this song sounds a little bit similar to the other ones, although it's much heavier and the groove is a lot more pause go kind of feeling. But really this song does feel, you know, another solid single from the Make Them Suffer upcoming album. So I don't really have cons. This is another sick song. I can't wait for this album because, again, I know there's going to be variety. I know these guys can flex with different kind of song ideas, the slower songs too. They're really good at slower tracks too. So this was another banging single. It was heavy, it was hard hitting, and my rating for this is going to be 8.1. Because with Doom Switch and the other singles, those songs definitely hit a little bit harder because I think they were a little bit more surprising. But now hearing the sound a little bit more, it's not hitting quite as hard. But in the context of the record, it's all probably going to sound a lot different. So I cannot wait for that album reaction. But that is my thoughts on Make Them Suffer, Man of God. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. So comment down below. Spice up my life. Guys, what you think about this song? I'd love to know. Also, if you got to this point of the video and you haven't clicked off, then I appreciate you, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a like, enjoy the video. But on that, thanks for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.